Okay, how awareness from your body can change your life. I just came out of the gym and realized this. It's an amazing awareness. I have been having some trouble in my shoulder over here. And I went to a physical therapist and so. Well, I know exactly now what happened. It came to me today. Some time or other, there was a twinge of pain in my shoulder. It might have been when I was sleeping wrong or I did something to it, whatever. But there was a twinge of pain. And I know my body pretty well. No doubt, the whole rest of my body started to compensate for that twinge. It's called guarding in physical therapy. And so my body is trying to guard that shoulder part for the pain, to protect it. Protection is really important. Come on, let's keep that shoulder from hurting itself. And my life went on, except my body altered the way it was raising my shoulder because it was trying to protect that area. So these muscles were extra tight and hard while I was doing this, raising my arm up when I do snow angels. That's how I close my workout every day. Now look, understand, the PT guy explained, well, Sindri, our muscles can get out of balance. And so really, and he talked about the triangle muscles that lift and then the rhomboid shaped muscles that are a little more toward the back and all of that. And so I started experimenting with concentrating my body, taking my mind and saying, okay, let's use those lower down sort of back muscles. That will be easier. Maybe it will give some relief to this whole area up here. And I've been doing that for over a week now. And I realized what's going on. I've calmed my body down from its guarding, its protection, its let's not let that pain happen again when it was just a twinge. And then it turned into this massive thing because my body was distracting itself from the proper muscle tone and balance. That the stronger muscles, which were down here in my lower back, and now they're coming back in from some exercise that the PT guy gave me to concentrate on that. He didn't explain it that way in terms of me personally, but I know that's what's going on. Now, I made the connection today. That's what goes on in my life in general. That's the awareness. Only when you've had trauma in your life, when life hasn't all been smooth and comfy, then the mind steps in and does all kinds of, we could call them gymnastics, to protect from the pain of too much, too fast, or too little, too long, too much, strong emotion that you can't process, too fast, and it gets shoved aside. Or too little attention and care, that's called neglect, and that gets pushed aside, and all that pain sits there, and the body, only in trauma, we don't call it guarding, we call it armoring, or bracing. And so the mind is bracing against the pain, and all kinds of distractions come up. Sure, and short-term benefits likely, alcohol. Sure, you can go out and get drunk and numb out that pain for a while, but the results are really worse. Or, I don't know, you come up with it. Shopping when you can't afford it. I've been there. Can go there easily. Sex addiction. Drugs. Scrolling. Whatever it is that can numb your body away from the pain of too much, too fast, and too little, too long, will distract and set up these unhealthy bracing and armoring kinds of things. It's protection. So we don't need to be angry at ourselves or frustrated or, well, you can be all those things, and beat ourselves up like, oh, I shouldn't have bought that dress. Oh, I shouldn't, whatever. No, the point is, what is going on is your body Is your mind, is your spirit trying to protect you from something that actually needs attention? That needs attention, which is you. Where the wounds are, what's really going on, what's gone on in the past that has kept you from the beautiful Ephesians 2:10 design that Jesus planned for you, and the purpose, honestly, that you are equipped for. That design is actually woven into your purpose. Don't let that stuff get you. This is an awareness for me too. If you want support in all of that stuff, notice tonight, August 1st at 7 p.m., I'm doing a webinar. Message me and I'll send you the link so that you can join us. Yes, there's a $17 cost for it, but look, it's 90 minutes. I'm going to talk about my brand new resource that I just did, 5 tips to slide from overwhelmed to peace, but also why I wrote it the way I did and the importance of knowing this kind of thing about yourself, about the core of what's going on in here, the person you've lost touch with. Okay, regardless of whether it's August 1st for you now or later, save this comment, listen to it again and again, be inspired. Be inspired to allow those awarenesses that God gives you to use them as the invitation that they're intended for new growth, for new life. There you go. Have a blessed day, friend.